Hey y'all. So yesterday or whatever, I posted a video, and I feel like after rewatching that video and re-evaluating myself, I feel like that video came from a place of hurt, from a situation to where I felt as if I had fully healed from. Rewatching myself, I now know that that really came from a place of like hurt and trauma. So moving forward, you guys, I'm going to be working on that situation because I don't want to be walking around with unforgiveness on my heart. And it's ironic today that I actually read my daily devotional, and it was talking about friendships and actually like forgiving people from that place of forgiveness and not carrying that burden along with you, because that burden is not yours to actually carry. So, y'all, when I watched that video, I realized like the tone of voice that I was using. I realized my body mannerisms, my facial gestures, and the things that I was just saying. I don't regret it or anything like that. I'm not going to take the video down because I feel like that was so needed in this season, because sometimes we need to actually see ourselves in action before we can actually believe that we are still traumatized or hurt by a situation, right? So you guys, when I watched that video, oh my goodness, I was like, Christy, girl, you are still hurt. And that's okay, you guys, because I'm the kind of person, like, I don't really just be down on myself or whatever, because I feel like when you do, that's when you start to self-criticize and just be mean and hurtful to yourself. And I don't want to like take it to that or anything like that. It's not that serious. But when I was watching it, I was like, girl, you are still hurt from that situation, and that's okay, because sometimes we feel as if um, we are waiting for a apology or forgiveness. I mean, we're waiting for an apology from someone else, but it's not for them to actually come and apologize to us. Like, it'll be great if they actually did or whatever, but we as people, like God's children, should not be waiting on anyone to come in apologize for any situation. We should be healed enough in a situation to where we can understand that, it's just that person, and maybe they were acting out of maybe jealousy or envy or just whatever the situation was, because sometimes it's not that true person. Sometimes it is. Sometimes that person, people can really just be hateful like that. But we have to be kind enough to ourselves to be more compassionate, more understanding, and more kind in situations like that. And just know that people go through situations just as well as we go through situations, and not to take those situations to heart when it actually happens to us. So I know that we are human, and we are going to go through the motion, and we're going to feel what we're going to feel, right? So yesterday, you guys, when I was like talking about everything, I just rehashed all of those emotions that I was feeling, and they were clearly surface level. And I just want to say, you guys, that I took a moment to reevaluate, to give myself some self care. So I actually I went to my vision appointment this morning. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make an appointment. So, I did that or whatever, and I actually did my medical appointment last week. So I'm just trying to take care of myself. I just want to move forward with myself. I want to build up my skills. I want to learn more about the sales industry. I want to learn, just continue to just learn about the things that God has implemented into my life, and not like harp on the things that had happened in the past. So moving forward, you guys, we're going to be talking about the betterment of ourselves. We're going to be talking about the things that we can be doing today, actively today in our current state, to heal from those past traumas and those past things, those past experiences that we actually experience in life. Because situational things like that, y'all, we shouldn't be holding on to stuff like that. We shouldn't be holding on to that stuff. Like, we gotta be. It comes a time to where we actually realize that we have to let it go, even when we feel like we have healed from it. Sometimes situations come up, and then you'll be like, "Well, remember so and so did this, or so and so did that." Let's learn to talk about something without going through the emotions all over again, without reliving it all over again. Let's figure out a way to actually heal and forgive, and not only like forgive other people, but forgive ourselves for allowing ourselves to be like guilt tripped it. Okay, I guilt tripped it. Guilt tripped into believing the words of the enemy. So we're gonna continue to just move forward, you guys. I just went to the grocery store to go get some macaroni and cheese. I'm about to make dinner. And I just wish everyone out there the best, okay? You know what? Matter of fact, make video diaries. And that's one thing I'm gonna start doing because I don't talk about a lot of situations, you guys. I don't talk about a lot of things out loud. I do journal a lot, but hearing yourself and journaling is completely different. And I may start doing like a video diary just so I can hear myself say it. Because yesterday, y'all, when I tell you I felt so much better after speaking these things out loud. Like I just felt like a burden was just lifted off of my chest because y'all, when I left that park yesterday, after like spilling my guts about all the former things that had happened to me in the past with former relationships with other people and stuff, y'all, I felt like the good Lord just came down and was like, "You may rest now, my child. It is good." So I just feel so much better, and I wanted to come on here and share this with you guys because not only I'm sharing my journey along with you guys with my faith and entrepreneurship, but I am sharing this with you guys in real time. So I came outside to come and talk to you about this because um my daughter's listening to music and stuff like that, and I didn't want her to have to like turn the music down or anything. I wanted her to continue to enjoy her day, enjoy her time or whatever, and I wanted to come talk to you guys. So until next time, you guys, I'm gonna continue to pray and ask God to um give me like the courage, the courage and the motivation and the inspiration to continue to come on here and speak to you guys because I'm telling you, the more I come on and talk on camera, the more better I feel about myself. And I can just feel the growth, feel the maturity. And you guys, like, it's no better feeling. I kid you not, it's no better feeling. And y'all, I'm hot out here. Okay, the car, I don't have the car on. I just came on, set outside the car. But I'm gonna go in the house or whatever. But y'all have a great day, okay? Y'all have an amazing day. I'll just see y'all tomorrow. All right, Les. Bye.